Tonight, for 2.5 years, it was a cold case that baffled authorities. They couldn't find Annie Lee Hampton. But in just 2 hours,
read on the license plate.
After an anonymous tip, a group of YouTubers and scuba divers did in Marianna, Kansas on Wednesday.
Watching them pull her car out of the lake, upside down, flipping it over, and then knowing she's in there, and she's been in there for 2 years.
Through the muddied waters of Bear Creek Lake, the faint glimmer of a 2001 Pontiac Grand Prix. A civilian diving group identifying the vehicle of the 66-year-old black woman missing since October 18, 2019. Her sister says the close-knit family never gave up hope she'd be found, especially her mother.
Frankie Mills has gone nearly 2 months without seeing or hearing from her daughter, Annie Hampton.
She would always say, even if she's no longer here, even if you just find some bones, give me the bones so I can bury my daughter.
Annie's mother, Frankie Mills, would never get to say goodbye. She died last year. The group that found her daughter, Adventures with Purpose, travels the country to solve cold cases.
We're a specialty dive and recovery team.
And documents their work on YouTube.
It's very moving, very touching, and that's why we do what we do so passionately.
This discovery joins a series of recent successes.
And we found
the group identifying a mother missing in Waco, Texas since 2019, just last week.
It's a Kia.
For Annie Lee Hampton's family, this discovery has left them questioning whether authorities did enough.
We can find one person within weeks because they're famous, and people that's not as popular as others then they don't have as much attention.
Previously, the police said,
we have searched in the air, on land, in the waters. Multiple agencies have helped us.
Do you feel that enough was done for her?
No. I feel good that we finally found her, but, you don't feel good about the circumstances.
The Arkansas State Police telling NBC News they're, quote, conducting an investigation into the discovery of human remains earlier this week. They say the remains have not yet been identified. Lee tells us that authorities requested her DNA sample, but she hasn't gotten a timeline on when they'll confirm the identity of the remains.
Does this feel like closure to you?
It's closure from the standpoint of at least now we know where she is. But it's not closure as far as who did this to her and why.
Really powerful interview there, Sinclair. It's so incredible because these are civilian divers, right? And this is, I think, the second story we've done where they've solved the case for police. Is law enforcement telling you anything on why they couldn't solve this and yet these civilian divers could?
Yeah, Tom, as you can imagine, it's not the best look for the police department. But to our reporters who they spoke with, Chief Daniel Strickland earlier this week said the group Adventures with Purpose has more advanced gear than the police does, according to their website. Some of that includes underwater sonar gear, and they're working without some of the bureaucracy you might find in government agencies. So all things considered, the police actually seem grateful for the group. They even said to us, I consider them one of our resources now. So a bittersweet ending, but important that we could cover it, Tom.
Yeah, and a very honest statement there from police as well. Glad they're working together, at least in solving these crimes. All right, Sinclair, thank you.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.